Hey, what's going on, everybody? Rick and Nikki here.
Hello.
Ready to share some theme park news with you.
So let's get started.
Actually, before we get started with the news, our new book is ready.
It sure is.
Don't Go Alone.
Aptly titled.
A Rix Flix short story. This one's set during the time frame of Halloween Horror Nights.
Yeah, it's a bit trippy, so be prepared through this series of calamities. And
Oh, I have the worst luck.
You do. We both do.
So,
J. Jackson Bentley, he's got a twisted mind.
so these are available on Amazon.com right now.
Yes.
I will leave a link to it. But this is the third out of 3 books. We have the other 2 as well with new book covers.
Yeah, the book covers are great.
So now, like, all the book covers kind of go. They kind of match.
They sure do.
So if you have the other 2 and you want a matching book cover so they kind of all go, get the other 2, get all 3, the trilogy. Next thing we need is someone to buy the rights for a script, make it into a movie.
That's right. If you're a producer, we're willing to talk.
And then make it into a Halloween Horror Nights haunted house.
Just dress people in yellow.
That's pretty scary.
It is.
One can dream. One can dream. Maybe we start out slow and we'll be a scare zone.
I'll stick with the movie. Maybe a short movie or something. It'd be awesome.
So there you go. A new Rix Flix short story for you. Don't Go Alone. And now on to the news. And Universal Orlando had the biggest news of the week. They finished announcing the Halloween Horror Nights houses. They had previously announced 4 intellectual property houses. And they just announced 6 original houses. They announced all 5 scare zones and 2 live shows.
Ooh, that's a lot to put all on the table right there. Wow.
So now we know everything there is to know about Halloween Horror Nights 2022.
So exciting.
So now I did do an announcement video for the 6 original houses and the 5 scare zones and everything. I'll put a link to it up here, over there, wherever it pops up on your screen if you're on a smartphone or a tablet. But I will leave a link to that video in the description box because in that I give the backstory to each of the houses and the scare zones.
Yeah, pretty incredible stuff.
So, go check it out. I tell you what, I won't make you go to the other video to name the houses. I'll name the houses here. The full backstory will be in the other video. But we have Spirits of the Coven, Bugs Eaten Alive, and then Fiesta de la Chupacabras.
Fiesta de Chupacabras.
That's the better way to say it. Better than Festa de Chupacabras.
Exactly. It's Fiesta
It's
de
a fiesta.
Chupacabras.
I only know about siestas.
Naps.
I'm very familiar with siestas. So we have that, the Chupacabra house, finally. Hellblock Horror, Dead Man's Pier, Winter's Wake, and finally, Descendants of Destruction.
Right. Which one are you most looking forward to?
Of those, unnerved with the bugs. So I am looking forward to Bugs Eaten Alive just because that one I might have a strong reaction to. No one likes bugs.
Nobody likes bugs.
No.
I would say so too. I think that there's this rumor going around that there might actually be real bugs in there as well and real cobwebs.
Well, there's only we'll find out, but
we'll have to see. But yeah, and then it's supposed to be really well use of technology for that simulation of bugs. So I have a feeling. Well, the thing is, I know I'm going to be wearing a zip-up raincoat and it down squished over my face, and I don't want bugs in my hair. I don't want anything. I'm gonna go in the hazmat suit into that one. You know.
Well, I know Universal has animal actors on location. They have bugs actors on location too. Is that where they got the acting bugs? I don't know if I buy the whole real bug thing, but maybe if they're in jars, jars or something.
I don't know.
Cages, cage up the bugs.
That's all I'm seeing on the internet is it's going to be real bugs. So whatever it is, it's still going to be really scary.
However they do it, I'm looking forward to it.
Well, and I'm looking forward to Spirits of the Coven too. If it's like a witch's house and that kind of a thing, I think that'd be like really cool. Yeah. So, and then, is it, what's the IP house that Legends?
Oh, yeah. Universal Monsters Legends Collide.
Yeah, those are always really good houses. Like the set designs are really good. Yeah. So I think I'm like really looking forward to that one too.
Yeah. And the shows.
Yeah, the shows are always really good too.
Yeah, that stage show, Wildfire.
Yeah.
Like I'm going to like that one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a crazy one.
Featuring the Fuel Girls.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be fun. Good time for everyone.
Yeah, exactly.
If you're over 13, probably.
Yeah. Well,
people ask me about how young a kid should, or how old their kid should be to go to Halloween Horror Nights. Our rule of thumb, and each household is different.
Every household different.
Was always middle school. They did not go as elementary school, but when you get into middle school, it's kind of like the cool thing to do,
right,
with your friends. So
right.
we allowed middle school age.
It'll be interesting with middle schoolers, walking through City Walk if they don't have, being under 18, how all that plays out.
New rule,
with the new rules. So
we'll also see how it goes. Now the new scare zones are the ones, the 5 they're going to have this year, and they usually have 1 or 2 unofficial scare zones, right?
That have like hordes of chainsaws,
maniacs with chainsaws or something. So the scare zones are going to be Horrors of Halloween, Scarecrow, Cursed Soil, Sweet Revenge, Graveyard, Deadly Unrest, and Conjure the Dark.
Ooh. So, I wonder if that's going to be a dark scare zone.
Now, I mentioned like the one stage show, Halloween Nightmare Fuel Wildfire, that's going to be in the stage. And then the water show, the Lagoon show, is Ghoulish, A Halloween's Tale.
Oh, fun. Hey, I love it. Anything new and exciting, I'm just, I cannot wait. How long we got now? About 2 weeks?
Under 2 weeks, I think. Yes, it is definitely under 2 weeks.
I'm so stoked.
So for more information on Halloween Horror Nights, I will leave a link to universalorlando.com. Consider going. It's a fun time. Took Nikki decades to go. She wished she would have gone sooner.
I wish I would have gone since day one. Yeah. I mean, that's how much fun it is. And we do have a video that we're working on as well for our most comprehensive tips and tricks, list.
Well, they're tips you've been dying to know. Yeah, we'll have that ready
sometime this week.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And then sticking with some Universal news, Universal Orlando Resort has a new theme park, Epic Universe, and it's expected to open by the summer of 2025. And if you have a theme park, you have to have a road leading into the theme park, don't you?
Okay.
Well, as reported by OrlandoParkstop.com, Universal has filed an application with Orange County to name the road leading into Epic. Now, their number one choice, their first choice is Epic Boulevard.
Makes sense.
And they did list a second choice, and it's Epic Parkway.
Oh.
So,
okay.
Well, 2025 seems so far away.
It does.
But I just wonder, will Universal complete Epic Universe before Disney completes the one Tron roller coaster? The race is getting pretty tight. And speaking of Disney, it has set the date for the return of 3 Epcot behind-the-scenes tours.
Behind the Seeds, Dive Quest, and Dolphins in Depth will return on October 2nd. Each tour has an additional cost or specific requirements.
$35 per person for Behind the Seeds, $219 per person for Dive Quest, which also requires a scuba certification, and then $199 per person for Dolphins in Depth.
See the description box for more details.
Another local Halloween event called Scream and Stream moves to a new location this year.
The drive-through Halloween attraction will take place at the Florida Mall. It will run on select nights from October 1st through October 31st.
Now that sounds like a good video to make for Rick's road trips.
It would. There's a lot of cool things in the area that are also Halloween related.
Yeah, there's a couple I think we're going to do for the road trip channel.
Sweet. I am excited about that. Let's get some videos up on that channel again.
And well, as we segue into Rick's road trips, nice little intro music and clip there.
Thanks, Jenny.
We've been a little lacking in that posting on that channel. Part of that, I'm going to blame my mummy, or the mummy at Universal.
Yes. I mean, legit though, we have been on like
Mummy Watch.
That, or I don't know, mummy hold, or like a holding like status. Like we're afraid to go anywhere or do anything.
Too far away.
Yes, and the chance that it opens and then we're kind of screwed. So
yeah. I think I'm giving up on Mummy Watch though. I've got to go live my life.
Yeah, legit. I mean,
I got to do some road trips.
It messed up a couple road trips this summer trying to plan stuff.
We thought it was going to open a particular weekend, so we went and hung out by the mummy.
Right.
And we've been afraid to go too far away.
Right.
Like to one of the Florida Springs up in Ocala or to a beach or something, because just my luck, we'd be that far away and then it would open. But I have mummy fatigued. I already
think
know.
A lot of us do, really. We're just whenever it opens, it opens.
The word on the street, no major changes.
Right.
So
Brendan Fraser still gets his coffee.
Yeah, that's one media outlet has reported that. Right. Not me. I'm not saying that or guessing that.
Right.
Another media outlet has said that.
Right.
So without any major changes on it, I'll be happy when it opens so we can go enjoy it again, but I don't think it's going to be any type of breaking news. If I'm in the area and it happens to open, I'll go live, but I might go live from the beach one day. Once I see on Twitter it's open, I'll go live for you guys and let you know. But I think I'm going to stop changing my plans for the mummy.
Yeah, I think we need to start living our life.
Yeah, okay. We have reached that point in the video where we need to thank the new supporters, those who have joined our channel memberships, or those who have joined via Patreon.
And we are so thankful. You guys have no idea.
No idea. In
so
fact,
grateful.
I
really.
I wouldn't mind starting a new campaign because we want to make this Nikki's last year at her job. And the channel memberships obviously help support that. It
helps a lot. It really helps us out in making that decision. And
having Nikki here to do more stuff, I can do more stuff. She can share in the editing.
Right.
We can be in more videos together. She can maybe do her own thing. So, especially for you supporters who signed up under Nikki's Rock Stars.
Right. I really want to fulfill that.
We need to do a campaign push to get you out of work, Nikki.
Yeah, so that I can start helping you out some more. And
yeah, I'm overworked.
Yeah.
I do. You guys don't know. I do like 99% of everything that's done. I do all the filming, I do the editing, I do all the planning, I do the script writing.
Right. Yeah, you do the heavy lifting for the channel for sure.
Nikki's just on camera talent.
Which is nice. Wonderful. I kind of enjoy that myself, but no,
I would love to have some more help.
Yeah, I'd really like to be able to fulfill that creative side of my life.
We can do more things, and plus, her editing is better than mine.
Plus, I'd like to, have my Etsy start back up again and all that good stuff. So, and that just takes time.
But enough of that. Let's get on to the new supporters.
Yes, and thank you so much for that. Like I said,
and we have Nikki here to read the names.
Okay,
so it'll be perfect this week.
But I'll try.
Not like last week when I read the names. It's going to be perfect.
Okay, here we go.
No pressure. Go.
For Vice President, wow. Universal Casablancas. Very nice. And then we have a bunch of executive producers. So welcome to the team, guys. All right, so Tiger MH, Glenn Melvin, Drew Carter, Laura Hanners, Trekkie Tins.
So it's like captains, but
with a cat.
So that's the executive producers.
I love it. So cute.
And we've got looks like 6 new producers.
All right. So we have Kenny Cuevas, Jackie Porter, Tig Manic.
Close.
Mac.
I don't know. Tig Manic. But there's no I there. But so that's what we're calling it.
All right.
Tig Man. We're showing
Tig Man NC.
Okay, there we go. Tig Manning, North Carolina, probably.
Oh, there you go. Okay, right. We might have figured it out. All right, Stephen Carter, Michelle Robbins,
what? And April Wymark.
Yes, exactly. You made me pause
because sometimes you just keep reading.
I just keep reading. I just get ahead of myself.
We've gone to a new category now.
Producers.
We've gone to supporters.
Okay, now for the supporters: Melissa F, Scared Angel, Abby Kins Kayla. Is that right? Tink Disney, I remember your name, Hannah Simmons, and Jay Renee.
Well, wait, there's more.
There's more.
There we go. Let me scroll down a little further, Nikki. There's the last of the names.
Ooh, nice. Okay, so then we have Topher, J Lamb 9012. Okay, Amy Smith.
Dun it, dun it, dun it, dun it.
Oh, 90210. Yeah, I was like, what are you doing?
It's a little off.
That's okay.
That was my inspiration.
All right, so Amy Smith, Melissa Fischler, Tabitha Mashburn, Grace Glant. No. My bad. My eyes went.
What? Did I not have the font big enough for you?
No.
Where'd you leave off?
My eyes went over here.
Okay.
So I'm going to start out with Tabitha Mashburn, Jennifer Glantz, right? Is that right? Okay. Victoria Simas, and Kimberly Wolf.
Wow.
So if I said your names wrong, I'm really sorry. But we're really grateful.
Perfect, Nikki.
Oh, okay.
There are a lot this week. Thank you guys. You guys are really trying to get Nikki here full time. You must really enjoy the videos more with her.
I know I do.
I get comments. Well, sometimes, not all the time, but about oh, I enjoyed the video, Rick. They're better with Nikki.
Well, yeah, I think it's like our personalities together, you know.
I agree.
Because I bring out like the teasing side of you.
Yeah. But people say I tease you too much.
Well, I mean,
You do, Rick.
I can't complain. But you.
So anyway.
Fun stuff. All right, on to questions and answers.
Yeah, questions and answers. Now, if you want to submit a question, I usually pick 5 or 6. I don't get to all of them.
Right.
But if you go to myrixflix.com, the bottom of the homepage, there's a box for you to submit a question or a video suggestion.
Right.
We get good video suggestions from time to time.
We sure do.
But if you're on the website, check it out. There's cool stuff, other cool stuff on that website. Go check it out.
Some cool t-shirt designs too.
Yeah, explore the website. So question number 1 this week.
Okay. First one is from Bobby. During HHN, are the food kiosks open for day guests or are they only open for the event?
They are primarily open just for the event.
Right.
Now, maybe late in the afternoon, maybe one of the food truck or 2 will open up. Maybe. But primarily, they are just for Halloween Horror Nights. So you need to buy that Halloween Horror Nights ticket to enjoy the food booths. It's kind of like the strategy behind that.
Yeah, for sure.
Check late afternoon, maybe one of the little food trucks open up.
Yeah. Sounds good. All right, number 2 is from Aaron. We have our regular annual passes, and we also have our HHN pass, plus the HHN Express passes. Oh, you got it all.
Covered.
All right, so do we have to leave the park and come back in for HHN, or do we just stay in the park the whole time? Good question, because I know other people were wondering that.
Yeah, and we're going to address this as well in our Halloween Horror Nights video, the tips you're dying to know about. No, you don't have to leave the park.
No, and you don't have to buy Stay and Scream either. Once you're in the park for that day, the day of the event, they'll just kind of herd you into little sections.
Yeah.
And
or you can just go there to the sections. I think now on Halloween Horror Nights, I believe HHN starts at 6, so the park closes at 5. They need like an hour to usher and shoo people out of the park. So I think those holding zones open up around 4.
Right.
So just go in there. There's a couple of them. There's a holding zone or Stay and Scream zone, whatever you want to call it, in New York City.
Right.
And one in like the Central Park, Springfield area. And sometimes, like I stayed in one that was by the Today Cafe.
Right. So
just make sure you have your HHN tickets with you, so because you'll scan in with your ticket into those holding areas.
Yeah, so you'll need to have that with you on the day that you're attending.
Yeah, but we'll go into more detail in the special HHN video tips you're dying to know.
I know, because I about dropped a tip right there.
I know.
And I can't, because I want to save it.
I had other stuff to say, too.
Because this is like an epic video that we're going to do. So, epic.
There's that word again, epic.
Epic.
What's wrong with the future? Why is everything so epic?
All right, number 3 is from Allison. Do you recommend rope dropping Hagrids if you have early park admission? And how early do you recommend getting to the park for park entry?
Okay, I do recommend rope dropping for Hagrids. Now, that does come with a caveat.
It sure does. Ooh.
There is a chance that Hagrids opens delayed, and that's just bad luck.
Yeah. Oh, that is bad luck.
That does happen to people.
It's happened to us.
It's happened to us. I talk to people that's happened to.
You just got to be mentally prepared for it.
And as far as, let's say Islands of Adventure has early park admission at 8. I would I would get there at least 30 minutes ahead of that. And I mean at least. I don't mean, hey, it's 30 minutes ahead. Let's leave the hotel room and go down. No, I mean be right there at least 30 minutes ahead of rope drop.
Yeah, maybe be at the turnstiles at 30 minutes.
Maybe a little earlier. I just don't want to sound crazy like saying an hour, but I'll keep it at least be on the property by the turnstiles 30 minutes ahead of time.
Right. At least. I would say more.
Nikki says more.
Yeah, because I'm always like a nervous Nelly when it comes to stuff like that.
Yeah, so. Nikki would tell you more than that.
Yeah.
You want to say 45 or an hour?
Well, if you're, honestly, 45 or an hour. If you're at one of the first ones at even the turnstiles, you could be chosen as first family. Who knows, to open the park.
If you get there an hour ahead of time. If you get there an hour ahead of time, I pray it doesn't open delayed for you guys then.
Oh, I know, because that would be, that'd be a bit of a bummer. But.
Yeah, I'd be grumpy.
But then what you do is you just keep checking the app to see, it's open and stuff like that. Then you just, hustle over there right away. Yeah. All right, number 5 is from Aaron. Has anyone ever accidentally called you Nick and Ricky? Because we have on accident. Just thought that would give you a laugh for the day. Have a good one. Aw, Aaron, you're adorable.
It happens often.
And even family members. Family members do it to us.
We don't even notice. We go with it. Yeah. It works. Nick and Rick. Nikki and Ricky. Nikki and Ricky. The thing is,
Ricky and Nick.
Through elementary school, I was called Ricky.
Right.
I put Ricky on the top of my paper. It was when I got into for me, it was called junior high. I became Rick. I grew up, became Rick. So being called Ricky doesn't bother me. In fact, if I meet someone from my childhood, like the old neighborhood or something, or some old like cousins I haven't seen in a while, and actually some that I do, just still call me Ricky.
That's funny. Well, he lovingly just calls me Nick too. So I mean, we answer to all. All right, and
Rick and Nikki, the 2 best vloggers on the internet.
We got that from the physical therapist?
Brad and Bob, the physical therapist, Brad and Bob.
They're the 2 most famous physical therapists
on the internet.
So they've got their whole little song.
I love their little jingle.
Their little jingle is hilarious.
If you're in the need of some
physical therapy, check them out.
Check out Brad and Bob.
You're gonna love their intro song.
And the last question.
The last one is from Chase. Yes. Hey, Rick and Nikki.
Or Nick and Ricky.
Nick and Ricky.
Either way.
Me and my family are going to the November OI meetup, and we are wondering if it would be all decked out for the holidays. And if so, are the treats in the tribute store free like the other snacks?
So let's take this.
2 parts.
Yes, it will be decked out.
It will.
For the holidays. That is after, I think, I meant to look this up. I think November 12th.
Oh, yeah. It'll be decked out by then.
Their Halloween or Christmas stuff.
Their holiday stuff.
Yeah. Their holiday stuff there. Mm-hmm. But no, the treats in the tribute store would not be free.
No, unfortunately, those will be for purchase.
Yeah. So there we go.
Yeah, good stuff today.
Good job, Nikki.
Okay, Ricky.
Good job. We did not rehearse that, so that was good. That's it for today.
That's awesome. Yeah. Well, I'm glad to be back. It's been a busy couple weeks.
She's sort of back.
I'm sort of back, yeah.
And she's sore of back.
Yeah. So for those of you who are kind of new to the channel, I work in a school, so I'm kind of like a teacher. I'm a speech pathologist, and I haven't moved rooms ever since I've been there. I've been there for like 6 years or something at this particular school, and they moved us, and I was like, oh no, I can do it. So I'm like moving these heavy boxes, and all I moved was a 5-pound, I think, air filter machine, and the way I bent and twisted, I fell to the ground. So since then, it's been like a week and a half now, and I'm still in quite a bit of pain. I'm wearing a little bit of a wrap to help myself support my back and stuff like that.
We're recording right now on Saturday to post this on Sunday.
Right.
But we did go to the theme parks together Friday night, trying to shoot that HHN tips you're dying to know. Trying to shoot that, and we had some rain, plus her back was kind of we had to ditch it last night, unfortunately, which made me really sad. It's frustrating being a person who's like constantly moving and active to be sidelined for so long. Yeah.
It's not fun at all for me.
We're going to try again tomorrow. We want to do it together because it's better together. Nice video, Rick. Better with Nikki. Of course, I agree. Yes, it's true. So we're going to try again tomorrow.
Yeah, we're going to try again. And this one means a lot to me. Both of us have put in a lot of effort into coming up with the
tips and tricks.
The most comprehensive list that we've ever really presented to you guys.
And plus, you guys are dying to hear the tips. Okay. Let's say the stuff. Just say it so we can end this thing. We can end it.
It's been so long.
Yeah.
Don't miss the magic. Don't miss the fun.
Thanks for watching Rix Flix. And now, you know what? It's time to relax.
His name is Rick. Her name is Nikki. Showing how theme parks are done. Don't miss the magic. Don't miss the fun. Hit subscribe.